You're listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast.
Thank you all for tuning to the Michael Baisden Show podcast. New year 2018 and new beginnings for many people, man, when it comes to friendships, when it comes to relationships. And fortunately for me, I have great friends. I'm not trying to redo my friends. I'm actually trying to cultivate the relationship with the people I have. But, you know, George, as you know, the new year, we talk about it all the time. It's about taking inventory of relationships, friendships, and sometimes family, too.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to take inventory, I think, first and foremost of yourself and where you are and what changes you may want to make for yourself.
What do you say, Dominique?
Yep, I always have to take inventory. I want to look at what my goals are and see if the people around me are in alignment with those goals, if I'm undermining myself or if I'm moving myself forward.
And I'm wondering how excited or afraid you are of starting over, particularly those of you all who've been in relationships for a long period of time. If some of you all are starting new businesses, it's all about a new year and new beginnings on the Michael Baisden Show. Got my girl Rhonda on the line. Rhonda, where you calling from?
Silver Spring, Maryland.
Talk to me, Rhonda. What's going on?
I am divorced. I live at home with my son. He's 22, and it's hard for me to start over with a 22-year-old. I'm not putting my son out for nobody, but it's hard.
Well, put him out for me.
She said for nobody. She said nobody.
But maybe
for Michael Baisden, I will do that.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, George, back up off it, brother,
My
man.
bad, my
You know what I'm
bad.
saying, man?
Hey, he's single. I'm single, too. I got papers.
That's what I'm talking about. So, but because your son is there, there's a challenge. Dominique's son is a bit younger, obviously, but you know, with you, your kid is 22 years old. Sometimes I don't know, man. Dominique, help me out.
No, 22.
Hey,
let me say what Michael.
I might
let me
throw him in the street. He doesn't.
Well, you don't have to throw him in the
go.
street, but at 22, at what age does he have to get till you start making decisions based on you and not your son?
Yep.
This is true, but what the challenge is, that's what I hear. Oh, you got a son with you?
First of all, the
That's
reason
what
why,
Michael would say.
No. let me say this. The reason why it would be a non-factor for me is that I'm not interested in coming over to your house. So it doesn't make any difference to me that he's there. So I don't know why it would be tough for you to have a new beginning because I want you to come by my place. So
Okay, what's your address? Okay.
Well, hold on.
Wow.
This woman,
There you go.
I got it.
This woman is ready for 2018. Hey, Rhonda, look, just make your move. It's not about your kid. If they're telling you that's the reason, that's just a lame excuse. Thank you so much for calling, and good luck.
Thank you.
And hold on, I'll be giving you my number in a minute. Hold on, woman. Cordelia, talk to me. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Good. New year, new beginnings. What's going on?
Well, I live in Chicago on the south side. I'm 34. Basically, to be honest with you, I'm very lonely. While I am single, I'm very lonely at the moment. I am in seeking of a good person. And me, I'm a very good person. I'm a church-going person.
Yeah.
I attend the Apostolic Church.
Okay.
I am
Ron,
Hold on.
Let
Rhonda.
Cordelia.
Rhonda.
I'm sorry.
Cordelia. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
Cordelia.
Cordelia.
Yeah.
Beautiful name, by the way. You know.
Yeah.
You go ahead, Mike. We just tried to stop you for a minute.
Cordelia, you know, first of all, I mean, I understand that you're a God-fearing woman, a church-loving woman. You know, could it be that the issue that the reason why you're having a hard time getting a new start is because of kind of the energy's kind of low? It's a little bit, Cordelia. Hello.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, I know you're there, but are
that
you?
went over well.
Can I ask something?
Go ahead.
You know, we talk about
Please.
new beginnings and a new year. Cordelia,
Stop it, George.
I know you go to church and you sound like a great person.
She is.
But
She does.
would you think about going somewhere new to look for a man? Because if you always do what you've always done, then you always get what you've always got.
Have you tried? Never mind. I can't go there with you.
Well, that's a good point she just made.
she
you know,
did.
All this time, 31 years old in Chicago, maybe suburbs of Chicago or Detroit or another city.
Or perhaps a nunnery.
Michael,
Wait,
I was
wait.
thinking more like a museum or.
Okay. Amazing Lady is on, George. Hey, Amazing Lady.
huh?
How you doing?
Hey, amazing lady.
I'm doing great. Thank you. Glad y'all are back on the radio.
It's great to
Glad
be
to be
on.
back.
So, Amazing Lady, we're talking about the challenges of starting over a new year. Are you excited? Are you nervous? Talk to me.
I am excited. I'm excited. I've been in marriage for over 20 years, and I am excited to start over. It's been this past year has just been rough, and I have just went through trying to make it work, but I have just had my limit, and I decided before the year was out that this year was going to be different. So, I'm excited.
So what are you excited about? You looking forward to a new man, a new relationship, or just being by yourself?
No. I'm not looking forward to a new man right now. I'm just looking forward to getting me together. I'm just working on me right now. Yeah. And, and if I meet someone later, not right now, if I meet someone later that just want to, hang out, chill, do nothing heavy, then I'll welcome that. Yeah. But now I'm just hanging out with the girls, hanging out with the dogs.
What if the guy comes along, radio personality or comedian even? Hold on. Good credit, dental benefits,
That's the radio personality.
Anyway, would you be open, and how open are you?
I would be open to just hanging out. I'm not open to having any kind of heavy relationship or anything like that. Yep. Like if a guy just want to go and just like go to a concert or go, to a movie or just, just hang out. I'm open to that. I'm not looking for like anything heavy, a relationship, anything like that.
Well, you don't want me. This is a long time. Yeah. Yeah, because Mike is real heavy. Especially after he just came from dinner.
Everybody stand by. Amazing lady. Thank you for that call and just letting everybody know, man, it's not about being with someone else in the new year. Sometimes it's about getting yourself together.
No, it's about me. It's about me.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the man I've been waiting to talk to all day. He is a man who knows what it means to start over in the new year. Ladies and gentlemen, Rodney's in the building. What's up, Rodney?
Rodney.
Okay. Yes, Rodney.
Michael Basin.
Yeah, yes, Rodney, I'm here.
Do you know George Wilborn? He don't know that he has made history with the radio business with John Marks, the late great Doug Banks, and on your show, Michael Basin.
Yes. Yes, Rodney. Yes. Thank you very much, Rodney.
And Michael Basin.
That's me.
You had to leave your old buddy, huh, Tom Joyner, huh?
Okay, hold on, everybody. Okay, see? Live radio. This is what y'all want, right?
This is what you want.
And he said Basin with a T. Michael Basin.
And you better start treating me better because I created history.
Hey, man, we're talking about starting over again. And a lot of people are calling in saying it's not about new relationships. It's about them doing it, trying to better and improve themselves.
Sure.
And Dominique, I don't know if you're looking for new love. You're single now. You got new beginnings.
You gotta look at it like that.
Looking for happiness. Looking to make happy the default.
Stand by, George. I got this, dude. Dominique and I had dinner with the fellas the other night. She spilled all the beans, all right?
I see.
Dominique, for all the men who've been hollering at you since we posted your picture on social media, are you looking for a man or your new beginnings, or is it just all about you in January?
Well, I think it's mostly about me and my son, but I'm open and available to all the great things that the universe has in store for me.
Okay.
See that, George?
Yeah, she's looking for love. She's looking for happiness, not necessarily love.
Yeah, happiness needs to be the default.
Yeah, it is.
And, of course, my little man is my priority.
Of course.
Although if he was 22, I think I'd make him go to a movie or something. Go spend the weekend with a friend. I'll, come back Monday. Your room will still be here.
I don't know what this woman's name is. She's been calling in several times into the show. She calls herself the Voodoo Queen. Hello, Voodoo Queen.
You think it's a joke?
No,
well, I could invoke your spirit.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm just saying hello.
I could invoke your spirit.
Here we go.
And I will make things happen to you.
Okay. Can you make money happen? Can I win the jackpot, ma'am?
Oh, so you think it's funny?
No, I mean, we're talking about a new year, new beginnings, and I want to know, did you start out the new year with something exciting that happened in your life?
Yeah.
So you think this is some kind of joke?
George, I'm going to let you handle this one. Hold on, ma'am. George wants to talk to you. Ma'am, George Wilborn has something he wants to say to you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Are you a real Voodoo Queen, ma'am?
What do you think?
I think you are. I don't think Michael believes you. I do.
Well, I tell you what.
Yes, ma'am.
And I tell you what.
Yeah.
Since you like since you like to joke and play with me, when he has trouble sleeping, then he's going to be wondering what's going on with his life, because I could invoke his spirit.
He already has trouble sleeping.
Yeah, he ain't
You might wanna
slept
try
since
something
2010, babe. He ain't slept in a long time.
Miss Voodoo Queen, I'm just trying to ask a question about your new beginnings. Have you tried new voodoo dolls or a big pot? Hello.
Oh, you really think it's a joke? You
No,
think I'm
ma'am,
That was pretty funny, ma'am. That was pretty funny.
Dominique, Dominique.
No, I'm not here to.
Hold on a second.
I'm not here to joke.
Dominique DePrima, our new co-host, has something she wants to say to you. Dominique, please talk to the Voodoo Queen about New Year's and new beginnings. Go ahead.
Miss Voodoo Queen, my question for you is why? I mean, you must have called here with a purpose, and I'm going to trust and believe that you are, working for good, not for evil. So why did you call us? What was on your mind?
I definitely did not call for you, and it's none of your business. I didn't call for any.
But you did call, though.
She said she didn't call for any of us. She talking to the person she wanted to talk to.
You're really rude, Voodoo Queen.
Your Highness.
Sonia, what's going on? How you doing? Talk to me, Sonia. Happy New Year to you.
Well, I called in to answer the question today, but
No, go ahead.
You guys had me on. Lord, I done forgot what the question
Ma'am,
was.
the voodoo lady. Okay,
It's voodoo.
That voodoo lady.
the voodoo lady got it.
And cursed the whole show.
Sonia, we were talking about New Year and new beginnings, and we were talking about also people having affectionless relationships as well. Talk to me about any of that.
Okay, I guess now. So, I was married for 17 years, together with him 20, been divorced almost 11.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, leaving that relationship was a breath of fresh air. Sometimes you have to just cut the dead weight.
Yeah, I agree. So you afraid or excited about 2018? When you've been in relationships that long, sometimes a lot of women tell me, not many guys, but a lot of women tell me that it's hard to get back in the game again, that things have changed, men are not the same. I mean, what do you say about all that?
Things have changed. Men are not the same, but you know what? Change is good.
Yes.
That just means we got to get out there and we just got to go with the flow. That's it.
So, do you still have skills? I mean, it's been a while.
Oh my goodness.
George, you don't even know what I'm talking. See,
I know
Are you talking
I'm
about
sorry,
dating
Sonia.
skills?
I'm sorry.
You see how George's
Sorry about
mind went
that.
there?
And so did Dominique.
all
So
of
she
our
said
minds.
sorry.
It did because it's Michael talking.
No, Sonia. All I'm saying is, thank you. Teacher, explain it to him, please.
He means that as far as dating, like actually going out, interacting
Thank
with
you,
people,
Tanisha.
going on a date.
Thank you. Sonia,
Thank you for giving him another thing to say.
what do you say, Sonia?
Dating now is hard.
Yes.
Because a lot of people want to date online, which is fine. You get a lot of hits online, but you really don't get a chance to really know the person.
Mike Bays and I got Tanya on the line. Tanya, how you doing?
I'm good, and you?
Good. I was going to ask Sonia this question. I don't know how long you've been single, what it means for you to start over again in 2018. Talk to me about what's going on about new beginnings.
My new beginning is I'm letting go of an old relationship.
Mm-hmm.
To do things on my own for once in a lifetime. Because, you were saying about, the touching and all of that stuff.
Lack of affection,
cheating.
yes.
Yeah, lack of affection and the cheating and, people telling you that, they're standing right at their sister's house and they're really not,
yeah.
and all of that kind of stuff. So I think I could do better on my own.
You can. So, come on, Tanisha, Dominique, talk to your sister. Come on now. The woman's calling. Talk to her.
What are you doing to make yourself feel better? What are you doing to resurrect yourself and get yourself into that next level?
And to feel sexy again. Do you feel sexy?
Exactly.
You don't sound like you feel sexy.
What?
No, I'm just saying. I didn't say she wasn't sexy.
Are you just saying she doesn't sound confident?
All right, I'm going to need you to stop. George. Miles, what is wrong with you all today, man? I didn't say she
laughing too.
No, I didn't say she wasn't sexy.
Let me try
I said she didn't sound sexy.
Here, let me say this.
Help
He's
me.
saying that. What he meant to say was, you don't sound confident in yourself.
Thank you.
I'm confident in myself.
Wow.
Sure you are.
Ma'am, you're doing just fine. I don't know why the hell you called in here. This is
Tanya, Do you feel?
You know, Mike, I've been trying to talk to you for the longest, and the first time I talked to you, this is what you do.
No, no. I'm gonna fix this. I'm gonna fix it.
I want to watch.
Listen, I think you are sexy. I'm just wondering whether or not you're projecting sex.
How do you think she's sexy?
I'm talking
How
to
do
her.
you think that? Have you seen her?
I don't.
Okay, keep going.
Tanya, all I'm saying is, do you feel like you are attractive? Do you feel like you're sexy? Do you feel that way?
Right now it's a struggle because of, you're raising a family.
Yep.
I'm going to school. I work and everything. So
And that's what Michael hears.
That's what I was saying.
And that's what Michael's hearing. I think sometimes when you got all those things in order and you feel good about yourself, you take that last look at the mirror, you walk out the door, you got a different bounce. You got a different voice.
You got to want to slap your own self on the butt when you leave. Jesse, how you doing? Thanks for calling in, man. I'm glad the men are calling in today. Talk to me.
My big brothers, you all are such inspiration to all of us.
Thank you.
Could I, if you would be so kind, I could change the protocol and go to King Nebuchadnezzar and the three
hell no.
boys?
No. Now, you had this heartfelt explanation about the lack of affection in your marriage, and this brother gonna call in and say, forget everything you had to say about the lack of affection in your relationship, and let's talk about Nebuchadnezzar. What kind of fraganackle bull is this?
Oh, man.
Now, see, I'm going to start out 2018 the right way and say this. To everybody else who's listening who understands where Tanisha was coming from, this is some hard stuff that's going on in a lot of people's relationships. A lack of affection, to me, is abuse.
A neglect is the word, right?
It is neglect, and to me, it is a form of abuse as well.
And I had to check myself on that because my husband, he wants to feel wanted. Just like, and I think we tend to say the women want to feel wanted, but we don't think about the man wanting to feel desired.
All right, Tanisha.
Being honest.
And it's a big deal trying to get us back, where you had us before once we're gone.
What are you starting over new in 2018, Ashley?
I am starting new relationships. I have been with my husband 12 years, and I do agree when you say you fall out of love, and meaning you could have been in love all your life since y'all have been together. But if two people stop appreciating each other, stop showing gratitude, stop the touching and the feeling of the affection, then that does play a big role.
Why is the affection so important, Ashley?
Because how do you know that you're still wanted? How do you know that you're still desired and needed?
I don't know why people don't understand how significant this is. For me, touching is everything. Kissing is everything. The little pats on the. I'm a public display of affection guy too. So if you date me, I'm like octopus. I'm all over you, right? And so for me, but it's done respectfully and appropriately for where we're at. But I'm with Ashley. I'm saying when you stop kissing each other, when you stop hugging each other and having those casual. Young man, you probably know what I'm talking about, man. This is grown folks. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm grown.
You're grown, right? I'm talking about the patting on the butt that men do when the woman is in the kitchen. You just kind of walk by and just touch her. When all that stuff goes away, the relationship, the fire starts going out. And then what do? I mean, it's kind of over at that point, isn't it, Ashley? Or you need to talk about it before it ends.
And then at that point, you just sit me down, and then you do become roommates. You do become roommates, and you're like, hey, if we're going to do this, then, okay, I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this. I'm going to start going out. I'm going to start having fun. I'm going to start living my life because you're not giving me what I need at home. So that's a lot of reasons why people also cheat.
When the lack of affection happens, that you should just stick around and take it. And you want to say what to those men and women?
You have to be happy. And if you're not happy in where you are, then you need to move on, even if it's just to be happy by yourself. And that's okay.
So back to my salesman. So one other time I was Zorro.
Okay, now that's better.
That's exciting.
So what I did, in fact, I did the burglar one. All right, let me hey, Ashley, you and me, we can get together. Let's do the burglar scene, right? So what's going to happen is you're going to be at your house. You're going to leave the door unlocked. I'm going to act like I broke in. I'm going to have on a mask. I'm going to come in and sling you around, just shake you a lot.
And then take it.
What?
You can't do that in 2018.
Oh, that's right.
You better be careful because they don't. Look, the police come to that door and
that might be right.
That's
George.
happening at
and
work.
it's caught on video too.
That is happening at people's jobs. What Michael just described.
Are you okay? Are you okay role playing, Ashley?
I am, and I would love to do that. Unfortunately, the husband that I have.
Forget him. We're talking about
Wait, you trying to make her cheat with you?
I thought she said she was
just
divorced.
said the husband that I have.
She's still married.
She's still married, technically.
Oh. Excuse me. Never mind.
Don't break into that house. You better not break into her house
go
in the
next door. Go to pick another house.
Y'all are a mess.
Ashley,
Y'all a mess.
thank you so much for calling in.
Thanks,
We appreciate
Ash.
you calling in. More importantly, I appreciate your passion about what it means to maintain your relationship at a high level or get the hell out. I mean, I appreciate that.
Exactly.
We're having a lot of fun, man. 2018. Welcome all our newest affiliates. And man, looking forward to seeing everybody on the Bays and Live too as well. It's such a long journey to get back on radio after being gone for 4 years, and I'm glad you all appreciate all the things we talk about, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all face to face. If you can hear my voice, you'll see my face in 2018. Dominique DePrima, welcome to the show. It's great to have you on. Another woman on the show, not only you, but Tanisha's up in here. Military spouse, young man Miles Lowe is holding down the board for us. It's great having you back as well, G-Dub, George Wilborn.
Of course.
And, we were talking about New Year, new beginnings. It's a new beginning for us, but for a lot of folks out there, not just in terms of relationships, but in terms of friendships.
Sure.
I've made new friends in 2018, but I've had to let go of some friends. And I'm going to tell you, after you've known folks for as long as I have, had some long 20-year relationships, sometimes you got to cut people off you've known since childhood. It's a very difficult thing to do. I don't know if you all have had that experience, either one of you.
For sure.
You have?
Yeah, I've had to let some people go because they're dragging me back into my old habits. And I feel like when you have to do that, it's a sign that you've elevated your game.
Mm-hmm. Wow. What do you mean dragging you back into your old habits?
Mostly negative thinking, feeling sorry for yourself, complaining. When you get on the phone with a friend and you're always complaining, it's time to get a new friend.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just negative thinking.
Also, there's the issue of competing with friends as well. Now, I find that's a real problem with men and women. Now, men compete financially. Women, many times, it's visual that the competition happens with the ladies. I don't know. I mean, talk to me as a woman. Are you all competing with one another? Have women fallen out over their friends competing with them for the attention of men?
I've never had an issue with that. I think it's more so if you are doing well for yourself. Like me being married, for instance, one of my best friends, she's still single and she's in her late 30s. And there's times that I feel as if she feels a little bad because she has not married yet and had children. And I'm like, I can't help that that's where her life path has gone.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
I find a lot of competition. I mean, look, I'm in the entertainment business all my life. I find women competing with each other. Those are not the women I'll be hanging out with. The ones that I'm friends with, can shine, and we all, just love each other shine.
Yeah, there's an expression I like to use. You don't have to put out somebody else's light for yours to shine. Thanks, family, for listening to the Michael Baisden Show podcast, sponsored by VideoPitch.com. Go to VideoPitch.com now and be a part of our growing community of writers, video producers, and filmmakers, and get paid to share your business, opinion, and talent with the world. That's VideoPitch.com. Write it down, family. Write it down. VideoPitch.com.